Hello everyone and welcome back to the Fated Date. We will get back to the Fated Date of Aurora in just a little while and we have more videos from you. But right now I am joined by the wonderful, glamorous Battle Hamster and Naomi Dreams. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome in. It's wonderful to have you here. And this is the couple's corner, where I've taken you to my little boudoir with my massive sign that says Fated Date. And I brought you here because you guys met, I believe, on this very platform. Is that right?
We did. We met on Twitch. This is
Amazing.
true.
They met on Twitch. I don't know what that is. I just have no idea. But maybe explain to me how that came about. How did you first meet? It might inspire all those single people out there and Aurora and our contestants tonight as to what they can look forward to. So how did you meet? How did it go? What happened?
You want to start?
Really?
Me. Okay. So we kind of had mutual friends who were streamers. We were both streaming at the time, and was it Upperline that raided you?
Yes.
And I came over, and that's how I sort of saw Hamster, and was rather taken by him. And then somebody raided me, and he came over.
Yes.
And we just sort of got to know each other through that, and we would raid each other's streams and stuff and talk.
Naughty stuff. Unless raid means something else. Yeah.
And then it was all a bit flirty, and then eventually Bass Rocker was doing a stream, and he did a chat thing. It was like, oh, say something nice about another person. So I just full on told Hamster that I had a crush on him. And he told me the feeling was mutual, and then it went from there.
Isn't that lovely? I love that. I love that how it just became right at the right moment, the right people at the right time met, and that must have been fun, that first flirtation when you knew you had a crush, but they didn't quite know yet. That must be quite exciting, and then to have that fulfilled, that must be just elation, Do you still feel that way about each other?
Oh yeah.
How long have you been together now?
It will be 3 years in May.
3 years, as long as Sol has been streaming and I've existed in the world. That 3 years ago was when I got committed, so it's just amazing. But my life changed. It's like so life-changing things happening all around, and still changing because I understand that you guys are to be wed.
We're engaged.
Look at that! Look at that! Let's show that off. Let's show that off to the people. Look at that! Oh yes, yeah. that fake, is it?
It is actually, yeah.
But I thought I could tell from it. But don't worry, we won't let them know. I'll cut that bit out. No, it's wonderful. So the first thing when I was told we were going to have Naomi Dreams and the Battle Hamster on this show, the first thing I thought was, how did Naomi feel about being with a hamster? Because it was only written on paper, and I was like, oh, it's one of those segments I'm doing. You get someone on with a weird fetish or a weird sort of addiction to like seat cushions or something like that. I thought, oh, what's this going to be? And then, and then you show up and you're with someone who looks like a hamster instead. So that must have been nice to see because you were names at first, right? So you hadn't seen each other much. I'm guessing, and it must be nice to know that they weren't a real one.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm quite open-minded, but it was always, it was a relief when I went into, saw him on screen. It's like, oh, it's a human being. Yay.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. Now, Hamster, do you run around in a wheel or a ball or stuff your cheeks with hobnobs or something like that?
Definitely the latter.
Yeah, definitely the latter.
Okay.
Or chocolate biscuits of any kind, digestives, all fair game.
So right now, you could probably just use your tongue, if you're skilled with it, and you could probably just burrow into your cheeks and pull out some food.
I mean, not right now. And it was a while ago.
Oh, maybe it's not the season. I suppose you do that sort of. It's probably in that foraging stage right now.
Lots of sleeping right now.
So hibernation. I like that. Hibernating hamster. But it must be. Now you are quite small, aren't you, hamster?
Yes.
Yes. You're about 4 foot.
5'4".
5'4".
4 foot 5. 4'5".
Thereabouts.
And you're very furry, aren't you? Very, very hairy all over. And this is why we get the hamster thing. Yes. And you like biting people, as Naomi told me before we started.
Can confirm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you must be very good at rutting.
Fairly well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because whenever I see hamsters, they're rutting away in the corner. You know that little thing where they go, and they're like, yeah. Very good at that, yeah. That must be good. So, I do understand that you've had... have you had previous relationships?
I have. He hasn't.
No.
Okay, now this is very interesting. For you, hamster, this is your first time experiencing love in such a way? Yeah, okay. Because we have crushes, but, when you found the one, you know what true love is, right? I've got to be honest, I've been feeling that way towards Rodney.
You seem well matched.
Yeah.
Thank you. Rora's getting in the way a bit. But I will say that it's nice to have that first experience, and it's going so well. But Naomi, how's this compared to all of your previous relationships in your life? Like, you've reached this, but you've had. So with hamster, it's like, this is it. This is love. I've experienced it, love, and it's the best thing ever. You've been through previous relationships and possible hardships. So how does that differ in a way? Do you feel like your journey has just bolstered this love in some way?
I think so. It's very much that kind of kissing a load of frogs to find my prince thing.
Oh, I love that.
Been through a lot of idiots.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, with idiots, yeah. Except the one you're with now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. You were hitting him before we started. I'm surprised, But anyway, so that's interesting. So who was it who asked who out first? Who revealed that it was going to go a step further?
Well, I told him that I had a crush on him and that I liked him. And then he said he felt the same way. And then we just sort of started talking and agreed to meet up. And then that turned into a first date.
Yeah.
Kind of
so
thing.
It seems to me that hamster may have been the seducer here a little bit. Would that be fair to say? Oh, we covered the cheeks there. Oh, do you agree? Do you not agree?
I mean, I wouldn't call Hamster the most suavest or seductive person. More nervous and awkward.
Yeah, that's about right.
Did you have any techniques, Hamster, on how you wish to declare your love, or at least ask out Naomi? Do you have that in general? Have you ever thought about how you would approach that matter?
Leading up to it, I would have asked her out eventually, because it's something I wanted to do.
Of course.
There was an awful lot of panic.
Oh.
Regarding how I was going to do it.
Okay. That's natural. I think that's good nerves, though, isn't it? It's like you're fueled by emotional wants and desire.
Exactly. It's kind of the whole thing of, I have one chance at this, let's not fuck it up.
Yeah. But it must have been, how did it feel when that revelation came? When Naomi declared that actually she had a bit of a crush?
Pure shock.
Oh, okay.
Because I had no idea. Well, it was what I wanted to be the end result, but I had no idea that she would come out with it first. So I was just like, when she said, my first thought was, how the hell do I respond?
Were you kind of counter like, yeah, me too, yeah, whatever? Or were you more like, oh, well, I'll have you know?
No. I'm not that suave or confident.
No, that's fair. So you were like, yeah, whatever.
Nah, it was more like, oh, I like you too, but there was also like
yeah,
a
that
solid
fits
like
with the
2
action,
minutes
the
of
notes.
silence while I was staring at my computer, just going,
This is happening. This is happening. This is real. Heart beating. No. Heartbeat. Why do you blah blah when you blah in me? That's not how that went. Buddy Ollie there. So, I'm interested to know, have you guys ever met anyone famous?
I met Soul the Seeker once. That was exciting.
The
It's
worst
probably the
brother
most
in the
famous I've
world.
got.
You gotta be committed. It's not fair. Anyone else? You know. And for the purposes of the next question, I think we shouldn't say so. Anyone else famous?
Who was it you said I should say?
It doesn't matter anyone. It really is also like
no, not Soul.
Not Soul.
Not Soul.
I've never met Soul in my life.
No. You wouldn't want to, would you? No. Hamster, anyone? You met anyone famous?
Not really.
No. Okay, but who would you love to meet if you could?
Oh.
I would love to meet Tobias Forge, who is the singer in Ghost.
Okay, right, yes. Okay, interesting. Hamster, is there anyone? Preferably female.
Preferably female?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You can see where I'm going.
Oh, God.
Right spot now, aren't you?
Right on the spot.
Because I'm wondering, there are couples that have this, like, I will never have an affair or anything like that, which is great, right? But they have that one free pass if they met that celebrity that they've loved for years and years and years. And I wondered if you knew each other's like celebrity crush, would you be willing to let them in?
We've never actually had that conversation.
No,
have we?
we're
having it now.
I mean, let's have it now.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay, mine would be Tobias Forge.
Yeah.
Obviously, massive crush on him.
Yeah.
I don't think you.
Would you like to have?
Is there anyone?
Would you like?
No, there's no.
Would you like to let a ghost in the bedroom? There's no one. Look at that commitment. But Naomi, she's off in a heartbeat. Oh yeah. Heartbeat. I've done that bit. So no, that's interesting though. I think for me, I like Johnny Depp. Patrick Swayze, although that would be a ghost now. There was something about Ronald Reagan. Don't know what it was. But... What's that one from Twilight?
We don't judge.
We
What's
don't
that one from Twilight? The one.
Robert Pattinson?
No, the other one with the shirt off.
I still could be Rob Pattinson.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Leonard Rossiter. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, now we're going to play a game. Are you willing to play a game with us?
Yes.
Okay. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to ask for either Hamster to leave the room, okay, or we bludgeon him until he's knocked out. Whichever you prefer.
Oh, I'll shift it.
Okay, we will see you in just a little bit.
I've lost myself.
See you in a little bit. We'll see Hamster in just a little bit. Okay, yes. Now we want to make sure that he can't hear us. So, Hamster!
Yes. He's gone, he's out the room.
Gerbil! History shit! I prefer geography! No, he can't.
He's definitely gone.
That would definitely have given a rise, you know. Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions. Okay, now I've got them in front of me. Now, they are easy, medium, or very, very difficult. Okay?
Okay.
Right, so... what should we go with?
Medium?
Medium? You don't get to choose that. Easy! Okay, so what I want you to do is I'll tell you what we could do to make it random, because otherwise it'd be easy. You'll be just going easy, medium. You wouldn't want to go for the really difficult one, would you? So I'll get 3 cards here. Okay. Yeah, this one's got Marvin written on it. Anyway, so and I'm going to swap them up like that. Okay, oh, wait a minute. That's easy. That's me. Okay, right. Okay, I've got them here. I'm going to shuffle them up like this. Okay. Mm-hmm.
This one's got Keith written on it. How weird.
How strange. Now, I need you to pick one. Would you like 1, 2, or 3?
2.
Oh, that's very difficult. Okay, so we're going to ask these very difficult questions to you now. All right. It's a hot summer's day. Hamster is thirsty as fuck. When is he not? Instead of reaching for the stout, like so many of his reenactment chums, he reaches for a fruit. What is that fruit?
An orange.
Oh, no, don't ruin it. I haven't given you the options yet. Oh, my, Naomi, I bring you on.
I didn't know there were options. I didn't realise it was
Bring me
multiple
on.
choice.
You're like, oh, I'm going to pick medium, please, and it's oranges. Oranges. There's multiple choice. Oh, can you believe the guests? I'll take over the show. Right, okay, just calm down, Naomi. I know you're eager, and I know you love it.
I'm too excited.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Right, so, what would he reach for? A, bananas. He likes to peel back each of the skins. 1 skin, 2 skin, 3 skin, etc. And he likes to gobble down on a big banana, or maybe split it up into some other sort of dessert. Is it B, strawberries? He loves his strawberries. They're ripe and juicy and full of juice, and he just plucks them in like a chef's kiss and plucks them out like that. He could probably even tie things in knots with strawberries, I don't know. And he just loves just watching the sport, maybe the cricket, with a nice strawberry, with a bit of cream. Is it cream? Yes, it's cream. Or is it C, oranges?
C.
Right.
Orange.
Thank you for that. Never mind. And the second question, Naomi, you're out at the weekly meet-up of the Voodoo Crochet Society. Hamster is at home alone and feeling a bit peckish. What does he eat?
Is this one multiple choice?
Naomi, I don't know. I'm thinking we should have swapped round. Maybe maybe you should have left the room. No, okay, all right. Are you ready now? Yeah, some patience. Unbelievable. Naomi, lovely Naomi. What does he eat? Does he get some frozen fish fingers, defrost them in the microwave, and drops them into the deep fat fryer? He loves a nice bit of a fryer. There's nothing else to have, and he loves his fishy fingers. B. He pops a ready meal in the microwave for what I call a TV dinner. He likes to get that microwave meal, no matter how cheap or shit it is, throw it on a plate, sit down and watch Hollyoaks. Or C. He pops some bread in the toaster for a nice bit of toast, smearing it maybe with something resembling excrement, but it could be Marmite.
I would say A. He's very fond of fishy fingers.
Always into the fishy fingers. Right, let's bring Hamster back and we'll see if you are perfectly matched.
Hamster!
Oh, have we got movement?
Yeah, he's a coming.
Oh, there he is, scurrying in, the little hamster. Oh. Okay. So are you, you got the earphone there so they can hear me? Thank you. Appreciate that. Hello, hamster. Welcome back.
Hello.
We didn't say anything bad about you at all. In fact, we've been playing a little game, and we're going to see if you can match the answers we had that Naomi gave. So here we go. Here's the first question. Unfortunately, it was very difficult questions, I'm afraid. It's a hot summer's day. You're thirsty as fuck. When are you not? Instead of reaching for the stout like so many of your reenactment chums, you reach for a fruit. What fruit do you reach for?
Peach.
I appreciate the thing, but well, it's not one of the options that I've yet to read out. And it'd be nice if you had showed enough patience. I mean, Naomi, she was so perfect at this, and you butted in. So, what do you reach for? A banana. You love having a banana. You like peeling back the skin and walloping it down in one go and feeling that potassium goodness inside you. Is it B, strawberries? There's nothing you like more than chilling out for 17 days straight watching the cricket. Just throwing strawberries into your gob. Or C, oranges.
Oranges.
Yeah, thought so. Blimey. Don't know. You two, what you like? I mean, you are suited to each other, I've got to be honest. There was one more question. All right. Naomi's out at a weekly meet-up of the Voodoo Crochet Society. You're home alone and you're feeling a bit peckish. She hasn't put the dinner on yet. What do you eat? Do you go into the freezer and get some fish fingers, throw them in the microwave, pop them back out, and throw them into the deep fat fryer? Because there's nothing you like more than those crispy fish fingers going down your gullet. B, you pop a ready meal in the microwave and have yourself a TV dinner, perhaps in front of Hollyoaks or EastEnders or your favourite show. Keep it in the family. Or C, pop some bread in the toaster for a nice bit of toast. Smear on some Nutella or some excrement.
Definitely. I think I might. I'd cook something myself, but I guess out of all of those, the ready meal.
The ready meal. Oh, didn't. Oh no, she said you love your fish fingers. You go around all day sniffing them. Yeah. So, oh dear, there might be some tension after this. Naomi's over here sleeping with the ghost. Hamster's over here saying, I don't like fish fingers. This might have backfired entirely, this, but we appreciate you giving your time. So, how did you propose? Who was it that did the proposing for this upcoming wedding? And am I invited?
Yes.
Of course you're invited. Oh. You're going to be my bridesmaid, right?
Oh, yes, certainly. Hopefully I can get a lease from the asylum. We'll get a contract. That's how I got to do this. So. But how did the proposal go?
So we were in Malta in a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And I took her to dinner, and she was really happy because there was swordfish.
Oh.
Which is her favourite food.
So you like swordfish, you like fish fingers. Mm-hmm.
I then took her up to the balcony on her room, which overlooked the Maltese Bay of St. John. And just as the sun was setting, I got onto my one knee and proposed to her.
Got onto one knee. Oh, wow. That's so romantic. Guys, you hearing this? This is how it's done. This is how it's done. That's well thought out. So that early sort of idea of preparing for the crush, like preparing to say, like ask Naomi out, that just sort of happened as it were. But this is something that wasn't really going to just sort of, someone had to initiate this. So did you have this? How long were you preparing for this moment?
Probably about 2 months before we actually left.
Okay.
Was the heavier planning. It was difficult because she is very smart. And she is very intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't tell anyone. Because I knew that if I told someone, they'd be like, oh, enjoy Malta.
Yeah, exactly. There'll be a sort of...
And then I'd have twigged. Yeah.
And she'd have immediately gone,
Very well done, keeping it close to yourself. That's amazing. I can't wait. It's happening next year, I believe.
Yep, next September.
Ooh, who knows? We may have some video clips to show on the FATED date one time.
Yeah.
Who knows? So I have one more question for you before we wrap up this evening, and it's the one I'm going to propose to all our guests here on the FATED date. What is the secret to a happy relationship?
Communication, honesty, trust, laughter.
Laughter.
Oh. Might need work on the communication because you both butted in earlier on the question area, and I thought that was a bit, But hey, what about that, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Do you think they are the perfect couple? I do, and I love them so much, and I cannot wait until that wedding happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to thank the wonderful Naomi Dreams, the marvellous Battle Hamster, for being amazing sports tonight and giving themselves over to the couples corner. I hope you enjoyed yourselves.
We did. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the show because, ladies and gentlemen, we have got the final rounds for Aurora Bleaks coming up. She's going to pick one person she's going on a date with tonight. I wonder who it's going to be. But right now we have our final selection of dating profiles, the single people among us looking for love. Let's take it over to them right now.